great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Hawks and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game, and he is so excited to be back at his alma mater. He said that they have so much potential. He understands the culture and what makes this place unique. They were in the top 25 last season, but he believes with the right recruiting and the right buy-in from the program, they can be in the top 10 or even better, maybe the playoffs this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Now the Hawks offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes their freshman 4-star quarterback. He is someone this offense hoped to build around someday, and someday has arrived in the season opener. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Willis. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Hawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And he got enough for the 1st down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The run inside. It's Willis. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those center.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So the Liberty Flames offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
And if we're just being honest, this is every offensive coordinator and quarterback's worst nightmare. When you've got an offensive line with a lot of inexperienced young players and freshmen going up against a D-line, David, with this type of talent, with this type of experience and explosiveness, they chew up O-lines and spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro, it's funny how you look at it from the offensive perspective, and immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting. And here's the thing, we're going to find those freshmen up front. Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So a great defensive line against some tough matchups on this offensive side. A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Flames decide to punt it away. Now on the return. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. The Hawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. To the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. The Hawks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Pushes for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hawks. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. Got room to work. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's McCourty. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Quickly complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Willis. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Hawks have taken it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Got a tight game so far in this season opener. Big play coming up right here. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hawks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows?
Snags it, and he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
2nd down coming up. Keeps it on the option. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They'll move the tight end. Now on the option. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground. The Hogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Maddox.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Pressure coming. It's complete. At the 40. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. And they'll get to the line and spike it and stop the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Mustangs with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Williams Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Flames head coach told me at the half, Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Willis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Finding some room. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. The Hawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown, Hawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 13.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The keeper on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the delay, it's Udo. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
They punted away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The run inside. It's Willis. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's McCourty. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. This time they'll go to the running game. Makes it past the marker. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. This time he wants to throw. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hawks. And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Number 35, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Trying to move them on the counter. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And the Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Hawks. Stealing a score on special teams.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this, this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Red 18. Move.
On the run, it's Udo. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Kobe. It's a fumble on the play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Running inside, it's Udo. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Flames line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level there.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
and finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a gap. It's Udo. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.